Not even human at that point. Like, I bet he has like no idea that Horizon Forbidden West is actually a video game. Like, if anything, like, I could just claim that you've never played video games in your life, like, as a streamer, and like, I could just log right in and be like, you know what, you're not even a gamer, okay? You thought I was playing dumbass games. You don't even know what video games are. Just the streamer just logs into Horizon Forbidden West. Your wife is just like, just leaves you for Capcom. Oh, great. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, insert country name, they probably built out like half of the bots in here. Because they're like, and uploading half the YouTube videos. Because they have to make you look bad too. Is that I mean, that's not fun, is it? Do people typically play that game? I don't think that's really the point. It's not what game you play, right? It's just listening to them play the games. Like, in totality. Like, I know World of Warcraft, okay, World of Warcraft is a video game. Okay. Technically. Horizon Forbidden West is a video game, technically. And the Monster Hunter is 100% playable. You have to suspend belief. Obviously, that game is definitely playable. It's so playable, in fact, that Destiny 2 is bullshit, you know? Really? Level 89? I'm getting PvP'd by level 89. You know how offensive that is? I'm still getting free EXP, though. But a level 89 thinks he could step up to me and not get one-tapped. You know how offensive that is? You know how much... You know how many amethysts I've mined in my life to make this possible? And Capcom comes out of nowhere and they just one-tap you. Level 90. With a composite bow. They all have fucking... They all have brown areolas. So annoying, dude. I swear to God. Like, you just look at their game. They're sitting there, they have like the palest skin on this planet. And then their areolas are fucking brown. I swear to God. Fucking so annoying, dude. See, whenever that shit happens, I'm just like, yo, go kill yourself to COVID, okay? Fucking brown areola ass bitch. That's normally how the relationships end. Like, you invite him over, you're playing Elden Ring, you're sitting there, you're like, oh yeah, you're like, yeah, I like Elden Ring too. I'm a relatable guy. And then he sees your brown ass areolas. You're dead instantly. It's like, they don't know, dude. They have no idea. That shit happens all the time. It happens way more often than you think. Wow, this guy's actually running out of Revenant Ether at this point. Not that, like, that'll even be a factor in the equation. Right now, the people in my parking lot are testing whether or not I'm going to yell at them. They're like, oh, is he going to yell at me this time? You think I'm not going to yell at you this time? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to damage your eardrums. You think I won't come out there and yell at you right now? Talking in my parking lot like that's normal. These dudes are like 40 years old and Mexican, and they're like walking in the parking lot in the rain. It's like, bro, don't shout. Don't you have to shower? He's like, no. Even my mom agrees with them. My mom's like, it's like, so who cares if they're walking in the rain to go to church? That's totally normal. It's like, do you even know what the fuck you're talking about? They like poisoned her mind with like just like it's ridiculous. She's like literally retarded. She's like an autistic autistic tanner. She just sits there and tans, and like my dad is just gay and just paints her nails. And Jamie's just sitting there, and he has like 10 girls with like dark areolas. He's like, this is how it is. This is how it has to be. Our marketing scheme for the bear was a success. Everybody has dark areolas now. Especially you. Don't worry, that comedian's still relevant. He gets slightly more views than Asmongold. Okay? He's still relevant, he's still funny. That's how you know that they're good. I don't know why he can't use his popularity for even more like dastardly YouTube things. Like, I don't know why he's not taking like like obviously yeah, I don't know why he's just not waging war on like everyone playing Square Enix with like, you'd be like, oh, like Remnant 2 is actually pretty fun, guys. Like, check it out. I really hope Ninja, I hope he like just gets into like like the man who's like gaming so hard that like it's like a struggle. You know? Like you look over and like he's doing like the mommy milkers thing and like just like really into the game because he's like now it doesn't matter like as much anymore, like what color your areolas are. Like now that we have like Spanish dudes to like go into like your church, like it doesn't matter what color your areolas are technically. You could just move boxes and like, you know, Like, it's totally normal for, like, Mexicans to just, like, socialize in church without umbrellas. Like normal people and OnlyFans. Like, you could just have, like, your mom, like, call the cops on you. And have her say, like, oh, he's crazy. And then you're like, no, I'm not. And they're like, you sure you don't want to go with us? It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right? Pretty sure. Look at this, level 95. What's this guy doing, dude? I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him right now. His name is Sozinzo. And he's using the throwing axes I was talking about. What a weirdo, dude. He's just gonna run up to me and die. On stream. And I'm teleblocked too. He has no shot, dude. Oh my god, bro. How many throwing axes does he have? Yo, can my light bearer take any longer? Alright, here we go. Ha! Oh my god, bro. So unlucky with that hit. Come on, dude. Hit him. Hit him. Oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ. That was terrible. Alright, here we go. I love how I'm complaining too. You think you're allowed to complain about that type of shit? You're sitting here making gold, leveling in RuneScape, and you're upset. Why are you upset? That's like fighting the Triceratops in Horizon Forbidden West, and you're getting upset that the boss is beating you. Like, you're literally sitting there in like a poorly designed area that looks like absolute shit, fighting a Triceratops. Like, what are you upset about? Like, they have all these wonderful designs everywhere. Like, why are you upset that they have bright triangles in your face while you fight the Triceratops? Like, why does that upset you? Like, just add in extra missile attacks with the Triceratops too, and just make them like completely OP and pointless. Like, you could build out like all this like dodging mechanics with like its tail and stuff, and like it all makes sense, and like have extra robots in, and then just add in like extra missile attacks just cuz. It doesn't, and we'll just put like really bright triangles there on the floor. And make it so like you can't actually set the spark tripwires. So you're just sitting there just getting bombarded by missiles. And like the shock trap dev, like you like call them into your office. You're like, oh, did you notice that like your shock tripwires don't work on these environments? And like, what are you talking about? And they're like I specifically barraged you with missiles from a Triceratops, and you don't know that your shock tripwires don't work here. Are you being for real right now? And they're like, bro, I don't need to, like, I'm already over in, like, this wonderful country of Japan. Like, I literally do not need to read anything that you're typing. I don't care what gaming club I'm in. Okay? I don't care if that dude also, I don't care if 10 of these dudes lived with us. Okay? And they all happen to also miss all of my messages. Okay? The fact that that's even possible just proves that you're already set in Japan and dead. So, like, why? That doesn't open up any more options. Maybe. At least not yet, unless you're dead. In which case, I mean, life is long, right? You can't just die on the spot. Right? It's not possible unless I'm here. That's some bullshit, dude. They're like, oh, bro, that was some really good Salesforce reading you did there. Let's just hire him at Salesforce. Like, bro, that's how much better I am than you. Keep that in your mind. They have to give you my Salesforce. Okay? That's how much of a fucking piece of shit you are. And you should keep that in your mind. While I piss on your fucking grave. Because you're dead. Confusing all the women. They're like sitting there playing guitar and shit. They like, he's like, oh, what's that? You play video games? He's like whips out his fucking guitar. Sponsored by Capcom. And all the girls are like sitting there having a seizure, just listening to like listening to him play like Mega Man Zero. With like the new record in Final Fantasy VII Classic. Like, hey, kind of looks like that guy. Right? It kind of looks like the guy from The Bear. Right? So, I mean, when you put it into that perspective, I mean, I guess 30 years from now, our daughters can be like when you put it into that perspective, the levels of depravity that I've seen. Like when you filter by that name and that location, it's not too bad. Especially in terms of like what the banks are doing. Like Jamie's sitting there just like collecting every single like brown areola on this planet. Like that's the only people who work in this country. And like when they interview you, they're like, I know I just woke you up the prior day at 8 a.m. and now it's 2 hours later. But you're here now. And that isn't a thing. Okay? Hmm. It's some crazy leveling, dude. Like, I'm making so much progress. That was like 20%, like 15% or 20% of a level. That's pretty good. Like, I know I got PvP'd 3 times now. And this guy also got his items back after dying to the Revenant Fire Fiend. That's pretty good, though. Like, I'm basically, like, break even. Because these drops are so ass. You know, imagine owning real estate in that area, though. That must be so embarrassing. Like, that has to be, like, the most embarrassing thing on this planet. Like, that entire time, you're just sitting there, and, like, your real estate, it's like, hey guys, I wonder why our real estate costs less. Just, like, sending your kids to, like, college in the area where you meant to buy real estate. Oh my god, you seeds. You see, it's 152k. Insane. Absolutely insane. That's some like Capcom levels type of shit right there. Look at this guy, he's already over here. He saw those U seeds, he's furious. Alright, let's at least save the 100k. I could probably even get away if I get into the obelisk. But they always freeze me. If you get frozen, you can't teleport away with the... If you get entangled while you're on the obelisk, then you can't get away. But if you get entangled before the obelisk, then you can. He has no idea how long 10 seconds is. Check this shit out. Ready? We're on to it last second. And his entangle didn't work. Oh, it did work after the fact. Okay. Okay, dude. He doesn't even have archery. He doesn't even have archery. And he got the entangle off again. Look at this dude. He's getting the entangle off every single time. Every time I try to do entangle, I have 88 magic. It doesn't work. I don't know where... Like, the people who are too good at this game, they're just giving everyone gold. Like, they're mad annoying. They're like, yeah, these are my friends. They're just giving everybody gold. They're the most annoying people on this planet. They're like, yeah, this is a multiplayer game, guys. We have, like, all this gold. Just from, like, buying up, like, some bullshit item and then selling it for slightly more. So now we're just going to make your gameplay experience, like, completely pointless. And not share. Like, I saw that. I was training my mage. And I typed in, like, his chat. I was like, bro, I don't have a dragon pickaxe. And he just continued to, like, blast, like, electronic music and just ignore me. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? I'm literally... I just talked in your Twitch chat, bro. Where's my dragon pickaxe? You're never gonna live this down. I will never forgive you for this. And then I just go into the same exact world that I was just in. Because PvP is not real anymore. Really, I have 2 Bracelet of Ethereums. Alright, let's get another wealth ring over here. And these dudes are still playing Call of Duty. Like, how the fuck are you still playing Call of Duty? That shit's so annoying, dude. Like, if you're gonna still play Call of Duty, at least do a trailer for Black Cell and make it funny. Like, that's 2 of everyone's favorite thing. Alright, let's fight the Revenant Dark Beast. At least the level 90 dudes. They can't afford to be gifted bonds. Because I know they're sitting there. They're not even paying for their membership. Just getting in like free teleblocks. But they can't actually run all the way out here. They can't. Alright, this dude's dead. I'm not making any money. I don't know where all these dudes are coming from. They'd be making way more if they were just to fight the Revenants. They're so annoying. I hate them. They just sit there and like PvP you. It's like you realize you could just fight Revenants and make money and just leave food around for me to fight Revenants, right? Like, I fucking hate you. And he saw that I just ran out of food too. He saw that shit. He's like, oh, he just finished a run-on sentence and ran out of food at the same time. Let me institute justice on him. And also bid out all of the shark in the entire fucking GE. Because that's how we roll. We sit there, we buy up everything with our 20 billion gold. Because we're like so pissed that like you're allowed to train slightly like at like a 2% faster pace than us. This guy can't even afford to go in the cave now. Ridiculous. Now he has to go all the way. He has to go fight hill giants. He got banned. Also, they can make more money on shark. That's crazy, dude. These dudes are so greedy. I swear to God. Just so they could get views. Just so they could get views, dude. And they steal your strategies too. It's ridiculous. I'm wasting all of my E drive. All of it. I know Horizon Forbidden West is gonna be dumb. You actually get to see Gaia after you defeat the Slitherfang too. I don't know if you know that. But Gaia also appears there too. She shows up and she's like, the bear is on Hulu and you can watch Shogun on FX. Didn't you know? I know if you want Disney Premium with slightly more Disney movies, not saying Disney is not a brand, but if you spend an extra $2, you too can get extra premium Disney movies. And we all know Netflix is making their own movies, right? But their catalog is also definitely real. Nice, Grimy Lantidime. That makes up for all that PvPing. Let's get some more training in. Alright guys, we don't need any ODST brands out here. We have to make Halo Wars, alright? We're out here making Halo Wars. You guys love Halo Wars, right? I can't believe I had to watch you guys play Minecraft. That shit pissed me off. And then you don't even buy like the better PCs. And they release Japan just like, they're like, all right, here comes Demon Souls. Here's the 4080s. Now we're going to enable 4K streaming 5 months later and announce the PS5 in typical Japan fashion. It's like, bro, you're already dead. I think that's nice though. Like all of the Final Fantasy Type 0 shit that they built. It's like, oh, this is why I was buying Final Fantasy Type 0. And shit like that. So they could build a wonderful thing like this. And fail miserably when compared to Elden Ring. It's like, guys, the game's so bright that you can't even fucking watch it. Okay? The game's way too bright. Like, you want to watch the game, but you can't because it's way too bright and it'll hurt your eyes. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. I can't watch. I can't watch. Like, even if that dude plays it, I literally can't watch. Like, it hurts my eyes. Look at this. Nobody wants to see you play Devil May Cry 5, dude. Okay? Get out of here with these fucking assets and shit. I'm gonna play some horror games for you guys. Fuck you. They're not even classic horror games. I'm gonna play like fucking... like... hurdy-gurdy. I'm gonna play hurdy-gurdy, guys. So pissed, dude. Hurdy-gurdy ass motherfucker. It's like, I'm on to you. I know you're from that fucking country, and you're just fucking actually playing games for Hollow. Like, Hollow's over here. He's like, yeah, bro, Diddy? I fucking love Diddy. On YouTube. Hollow on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. Just hit him up on the YouTube. Like, you've never played video games before in your life. Do you know who you're talking to? Like, Diddy came out of nowhere, and he's like, Hollow, I want you to represent black culture and show them that we too are strong people and can create quality brands. It's not all Kai Cenat showing Nicki Minaj's feet. You have to show him that black people are relatable. Okay. So, combat. This guy he's banned from the cave for life. I'm never putting him back in the cave again. Once you're done, you're out. Okay, dude? I don't care what. Like, the drops in the... Isn't that crazy? The drops in the Hill Giant cave are worth more than the Revenant cave. Like, I don't know what worlds you're in where you make like 100 million gold in 2 months. And these dudes have like every single item in the game in their bank. And they're just sitting there like, should I use this scythe? It's like, okay, dude. Should I use the scythe or the Crusader top? It's like, that's not real, dude. We all know the 4th Age Web Weaver, the highly discounted Bandos Godsword, that is way better than the Void Waker. And the overly priced, pointless Ancient Godsword compared to the Void Waker and the Bandos Godsword. There's no reason that the Ancient Godsword should cost that much. Zero reason. At least I think. I don't know what its special attack actually does. I assume it's bullshit, though. And they changed up. They changed what the Zamorak special attack does. They changed that shit. It never used to be like that. They changed it. You didn't even notice. You're like sitting there. You have like gem beads all over your scythe and shit. There's already like 50 Mexicans, okay? You had no idea. You're too busy with your scythe and shit. They're already sitting there, they're like, bro, if your skin's dark already, it's not that bad having black areolas. It like kind of matches, man. Oh my god, dude. Look at that. I could hit the hill giant with the Bandos Godsword. Now it makes no sense to be fighting hill giants. Because, like, why not just fight something with more health? Because essentially I could drain their stats with my sword and then continue to do more damage for a longer time. So now it would make sense to fight, like, in the wilderness. I could probably go fight those dudes with the volcanoes on their heads. Down that staircase over here. Oh, I can't see it in here. Or in here, right? Yeah. I have to switch to like the Skyliner surface. So you could go down here and you could fight on the other side of the web. You could fight those tall volcano dudes. And I'm sure if you have a decent amount of food, it won't really matter. Alright. All I need is like... Oh, here's another giant key. I have some cheddar curds. Or cheese curds. Those will be pretty good. He's like, what, bro? Like, aren't there like other companies like that could onboard you remotely? Like, I know we just like hit you on purpose, but like, and like, this job isn't real, but like, that's why other banks are hiring, and our brand is bullshit, you know? Like that company's brand name, like, is that even a real company? And if like, obviously this company's not interested, like, then obviously what you built doesn't really work, right? Even if it does work. That's kind of like where we're at. Even if like you do build something that works, you technically at the end of the day build something that doesn't work. So you should probably fix that, right? That usage was pretty good though. That pays for like 2 PvPs right there. Since I get so many Bracelet of Ethereums anyway. I remember when I first did Dragon Slayer, I actually collected, of course. When I first did Dragon Slayer, I picked up all the big bones and I buried them here. So I could get Protect from magic to defeat the dragon. Yeah, the PvPers are just rampant right now. They don't even know about the Crystal Halberds though. I'm just sitting here just feeding them like free kills. And they have no idea that you could technically, the Crystal Halberd only costs like 800,000 gold. And you could probably even make it for cheaper. So technically, if you go to Perfidness, which you're never going to do in your life, you could just make Crystal Halberds and it's just weaponry just to PvP. I'm just gonna load up YouTube later and watch like the new like forehead video where like they're like, this is the #1 forehead in the world. You've never said chat before in your life. Horizon Forbidden West is my favorite game, but I've never streamed it because I didn't know. I mean, like, you know how offensive that is? I'm so offended, dude. They're gonna show me these like Yasha snacks, these geisha snacks. I'm over here in Aisha, dude. I'm in Aisha in Remnant 2. It's an E-Bombs World video. Yo. My YouTube is fucked now. I'm trying to watch like funny videos or music. And since I've been sharing, like I haven't been sharing stuff to my website, which really just ruins the quality. But if you share a link, like one funny link to like your website, then your algo will get fixed. Because all I'm seeing is like the past 5 days, I've just been seeing women walking in bikinis on the beach or taking the polar plunge. Like they're like in like some random European country, and like all the women there, they just like put on like a thong and they go into like an ice pool, and like they vow like that they're gonna execute their partner, I guess, because there's always like some like fat guy with like tits standing next to them while they do the plunge. So they go and like they put themselves in they dip in like the cold water, and then they slowly walk out, and then like it like pans out, and like their boyfriend looks like they're just like breeding up like the Monster Hunter World is the greatest video game in society. All other forms of being have been have been transformed. Now all we need to do in our last plan is release an Elden Ring DLC and a knockoff Pokemon. And we're set. I can't believe I'm training attack instead of strength. How foolish of me. You know how long it's going to take to level up your attack, dude? It's foolish. They just keep giving me rune plate legs. Rune plate legs, rune plate legs. Wow, 100,000 EXP until my next level. Incredible. That guy was just going for... Oh, my strength is level 44. He was going for an obelisk kill. I feel like the obelisk is definitely the best way to steal someone's stuff. Because, like, you could just lead them into the obelisk, and then they essentially have to click on the center of the obelisk from pretty close up to get into the center of the obelisk. And it's not like they go there on purpose or at a random time. Wow, what a nice teleport. Too bad I invented teleportation. Fucking nerdle. My hand's tired. I did like a ton of RuneScape, a ton of applying, a ton of editing. Last night I was sitting there, I was like, I barely feel this in my neck. And then I slept for mad long. And my mom just abused me with my dog. Like, what are the stats if his dog... What are the stats if his dog gives him a new asshole via amorphic reproduction relative to the dry meat that we gave him? She like logged it in her hairspray catalog. She like sells them at like her like part-time job at like that dude is irrelevant streamer to the Mexicans. He's like, I heard 3 streams ago that you said your brother is fat. Did I not? It's like, can you fucking play a real game? Like, please? Can you play a real fucking game? Like, do you know what fucking PlayStation is? Holy shit, dude. I didn't even get a stream picture. I missed out on the skeleton dude from before. Let's see what's in World 302. I'll just use the same dragon picture. Kraken's kind of cute. Oh, there's Scurious. Nice. I saw Scurious. It's like you're scared. Look at this guy. Those aren't even bones. Like his bones are just liquid. He just flops them around. And like yells about how like he thinks like Capcom and Monster Hunter, like they just absolutely demolished it. Nice dude. I saw this boss. He's a pisser. He just pisses all over the floor. I saw Scurious before, IRL, on mobile. So I'm not waiting around for it. I don't even care. Damn, dude. Yeah, this is the gayest old school RuneScape I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that. He even has bat wings on his thighs, his inner thighs.